stern for defense. Ooh, excuse me. Like I said, we're a projectile race, so we're going to largely be using that with minor lasers. Well, a large laser on this one, just to give us some extra oomph. This one's going to be artillery, like I said.
Vessels upgraded.
I'm going to go ahead and give it shields, as many as possible. And then we're going to have to go with armor. Go ahead and save that. Any names? Doesn't seem like it. We'll call that the Youngar class because it's artillery. The Von Okon Confederate has become more spiritualist, of course. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the auto and the normal cruiser. Senate's in session discussing natural sanctuaries. Diplomatic weight from economy, no. I don't want them to take away my diplomatic weight from my economy. Shitty as it may be. Ship designer. So this one is going to be what we can do, unfortunately. The Youngar will be our artillery.
Special project complete.
Secrets of the Eurasians. We have successfully managed to integrate the Eurasian artifacts from our research process. Their insights into biological research really or greatly aid our own. We gain the expertise of biology, or one of my scientists do. Research speed goes up. We also get cryo revitalization. And then we get Secrets of the Eurasian. Research speed for biology goes up 20% and population growth goes up.
Technology secured.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Missile bow. We're going to get a missile core. Let's go with a broad stern. I feel like this makes sense too for an artillery. We're going to go with antimatter missiles. There's only going to be like a couple of these per fleet, I think. Let's put a disruptor on it just because I have never really used them. And if I remember correctly, they don't care about armor or shields, but we're also going to put lasers on there just to cut through stuff. And then I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put reactors on. Armor. Let's go ahead and put afterburners on. It gives us extra evasion, which is kind of redundant in a bigger ship. Oh, we can't. I was going to say it's redundant in a bigger ship, but eh. Both you guys left? Ah, it's alright. Thank you for stopping by, whichever one left. Jar Jar Binks class. Why not? I never know if people actually leave, though, when I'm talking about stream, because sometimes it tells me there's more people than there is, so who knows. Cruiser is next. We're going to go ahead and do the broadside. You can keep
Construction complete.
This one's going to be a firing ship. Railgun, laser, railguns everywhere else. Grabbing reactor booster, putting it there right now. What else? Medium armor with the shields. Gonna make a lot of sense. Non-command attack. Armor. playing with the greatest defense. Let's call it the Shungaroth class. Delete standard cruiser. So we got artillery, we have a missile bow, and then we need, or we have a broadside. Do we want another one? Let's just see. Oh, we could get a carrier. Let's go ahead with an artillery bow. Oh, not a missile core. I need a hangar core. And gunship stern. So we got only basic strike craft for right now, so that's going to be the best we can do. The Alliance of Simdius has become xenophilic. Even better. Let's put the laser on the front, and then we can put those on the back. And our point defense will be barrier point defense. 3 shield boost in. So Litkit, how you doing today? If you're still around. I can never tell if Lurk actually works or not. What should we call this? Eruption Spore class. That'll work.
Technology secured.
Excellent. We have frequency tuning. Let's go back to gene seed purification. It's going to take about 15 years to get it, but I think it's going to pay off in our armies in the long haul. Okay. We can start making our first 2 cruisers. We're going to do a hangar cruiser. Not there, though. In Uskian. We're going to do the hangar one. And let's go with the Jar Jar Bink one. Let's see. Jar Jar Bink is the missile one. Younger's artillery. Let's not do Jar Jar. Let's go ahead and do the Shungaroth. Because that one was the defensive cruiser. Oh, bugger all. We gotta cancel both of them real quick, because I don't think I put proper computer systems into any of them. So you're a carrier, so I need you to behave like a carrier. You're a mistake of God. So I'm going to delete you. You, on the other hand, are going to be a line unit. That works. And you are artillery, and you know that. You're artillery, and you know that. Okay. Now I can do this. This thing say I've been streaming for 5 hours? Oh, I must be counting my other stream from earlier. Okay. I'm gonna go turn on some lights and get a drink real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry. Decided to get a sandwich while I was doing that. Okay. Our economy is still hurting here. I gotta get refocused on what I was doing other than building ships. Because once we start getting people to actually work where we want them to work, which I know I can order them to, but that makes them upset. Oh, it actually looks like they're all working where I want them to. But once they start working where I want them to, then maybe we can actually start getting somewhere with our economy, because we're getting really into some poor places. And it's looking like we cannot sustain things. So what we're going to have to do is start making some claims. Now, thankfully, we can claim all of this again. And we're going to go ahead and make the claims. Now, we're not going to war quite yet. That's fine. That's okay. We don't have to go to war right now. But what we have to do is build up our forces properly to allow us to do so. Now the question is, how are we going to achieve these goals? And the best way I can think how is just by building up the infrastructure and letting people come up from... Oh, when did this get destroyed? Hold up. Yeah, so the only way we're going to be able to do that is if we start actually working to make these places viable for living. And working and producing. So let's go ahead and do that right now, because otherwise we're going to be hurting here soon. Because we are quite literally just producing... Oh, excuse me. Really barely anything. Which means we're going to need the war to go after. And we're going to need this war to go good. At that. So we're going to move Mishgiriel here. Imminent situation. Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, I can do micro sales, but I'm losing that too. I mean, we're losing a lot of that, but maybe I can sell off some of these alloys. Because then we can buy minerals enough to last us for a while. Probably would have been cheaper to buy them in bulk, but that's kind of the desperate situation we find ourselves in. Give me a second to send out a tweet. Ah! Okay. Tweet has been sent. We don't really have much of anything to help us here, which is really unfortunate for us. Oh, right. We own this now, so I'm going to go ahead and have you start digging out here. Oh, God. Okay, we can do more micro purchases. We need this, and we're going to need some farms, so let's go ahead and get 4 of you. We can't. We can sell more of you. That doesn't get us a whole lot, but it gets us something to work with, which will allow us to buy more of you, 1,000 more of you, in fact. And then we can go ahead and sell all of this. Because we're still producing 33, I can still continue to manipulate the environment. Oh, God. Hi, puppy. I love your kisses, but Shivax, please. So yeah, let's go ahead and order 2 more farms built here. People are going to start migrating here, hopefully. Because Yar Igath has the best population growth here. Everybody's actually pretty equal. And our amenities have been getting out of hand as well. That's not great. That's not grand. That is not part of the master plan. No wonder everybody's upset with our ruling. So our economy is scarce. Things are not going well for us here. That's coming with population growth. I think what we're going to have to do here... Oh, we can't. Why can't we? Species is our dominant species. That makes sense. Population growth, cut that down. We're going to go ahead and cut population growth down for you as well. Now, we do have another one. Now, these are the same appearance as us, but we have essentially simulated them as part of our number, and we've messed with their genome. But they are also cybernetic fungoids that have semi-psiotic abilities. So we got to really focus that they are like us. They are not us. This is going to take some time, so we're just going to let this speed up a little bit. Build more for you.
Technology secured.
Hopefully this really starts helping us out here, because we're starting to get in a painful situation. I feel like we're just going to go ahead and get auxiliary fire control just because it's going to be better for us in the long term. Closed borders with the Somnius. It's fine, the tree people don't like us again. Go back to Uskian, I don't know what I was thinking with you. I mean, we're doing what we can. That's the best we could hope for, really. I can sell both of these, and I can sell 50 of these. We are producing with metal now. Or, yeah, minerals now, so that's good. Go ahead and get all of this. Alright, Iram, we're going to go ahead and we're going to produce you guys with some of this stuff going on. That, I feel like we're going to have to go with energy credits for you, but we don't have enough for now. End of the Themblin Union. Been exterminated by its enemies. Where are we on the grand scheme of things? Unknowns? Oh, noes. Wait, we have to be on there. Oh, we're in 5. Okay, it must be our technology growth. People must be stagnating around us. Okay. So we've got a lot of stuff building up right now. Let's go ahead and buy nothing. We're going to sell more of that so we can buy more minerals. So we can build up this stuff. Gene clinics are going to be big on Iram Yakur because they don't have the amenities and they really could use them. Plus, we want all of our people and all of our planets to really start being able to handle that kind of stuff. Now, who had the robotics center? Was that one of the colonies we lost?
Alien Federation formed.
Yes, it was. Okay. Federation invitation, citizen of the Star League, join the Interstellar Assembly. Okay. So they're equivalent to us. Okay, we've got an archaeological site moving. When we opened the airlock to the alien starship, petrification and decay awaited us on the other side. A preliminary investigation has uncovered a scene of carnage. After examining the mutilated bodies of the crew, we are certain they tore each other limb from limb. We could just leave, but then we'd never know why this tragedy happened. Alright. Pubglush, tell me more. Alright, so our gene work did get cut down a little bit more, so we now have around a decade of time to work before we get to our point where we have genetic soldiers. Collective waste management, diplomatic weight from economy. Now see, I feel as though even though our economy is tight and strapped right now, even though we're building more stuff to manage our population, and we're going to do pretty good.
Receiving communications.
And building stuff up. Sorry, commercial pact. I'll read this. The populace of Yog-Goth has been discontent with our rule for some time now. Their defiance is becoming ever more brazen. Dissidents are openly calling for independence from Yog-Goth. A show of authority may be necessary if we are to keep control of the colony. Alright, this is going to be beneficial for us. Ever feel like your life is all about the have-tos and the never about the want-tos? Vaktorians? Here at the Quickstar realm, we live for doing things that you don't want to, so you don't have to. Enter a commercial pact with us and maximize the meaningfulness of your existence. Now, we'll actually make more doing this, so we're going to get 1033, and they're going to get 7 something. We do not want to be giving them the benefit of growth, but if they grow, if they grow at a slower rate than us, that's beneficial for us. Plus, if we get plus 10 to this, that energy credit deficit is going to be a lot smaller. We're kind of looking for that. Varvavok is just going to have to deal with the fact it's lacking in jobs. That's how it's always going to be. Like, there's just not much we can do about it. We started with a small planet. Mandate of Kill Thur. Our copycats have been thrown over and replaced with bird people.
Receiving communications.
We'll take a migration treaty. Some of our people need to maybe move out. We're not in a good way, we're in a pretty bad one. 500. $500. Severe terror. Major incident has occurred on the badly troubled colony of Yog-Sothoth.
Technology secured.
We are going to have to do something to try to take care of this situation. Which is going to be martial law. Sorry to say. Alright, auxiliary fire control is now finished. We're still trying to focus on weaponry. So let's go ahead and start focusing on... Well, you know what? Technology is what we're doing. Let's do self-evolving logic. Our AIs are going to get better. Cruiser patterns are standardized. Going to make them cheaper and quicker. Let's do the same with destroyer patterns. And then we can really start cranking up production on our weapons. Bloody hell. We're going to spread amenities. Hopefully this whole rebellion thing goes away. Digging deeper, we have uncovered the ship's science lab. Minimal power saturates the scene with an ultraviolet illumination. All a riot of purple shrubbery is released. Thick clouds of spores, and the ship's doctor uses a laboratory and ventilation shafts to flood the ship with intoxicating mist. Intriguing. Alright, the revolt's going to go away, I think. Where has this shipyard been? Just on the opposite side of this. Okay. We do want to get into this chunk of space because I feel like that's going to be some good late game stuff. If it's not all consumed anyway. In fact, let's go talk to the Quicksilveron. And let's see if we can actually get a trade deal. Sensor link for sensor link. We're going to also offer you some favors. That's going to be enough. Just one favor just to get what you know. Okay, so all you religious types are actually pretty unionized over on the eastern or western sides of the galaxy. Giant gas structure. A large derelict space station is trapped on a slowly a slow terminal orbit in the atmosphere of this gas giant. The gravitational stresses will likely destroy it completely within the next 1,000 years. It has not yet drifted far enough into the atmosphere to make an archaeological expedition to the station impossible. What is your federation, though? Or your vassal agreement, I should say. We shouldn't really focus on fighting enemies that large anyway, because it's not going to go well for us in the long haul. And these two trading conglomerates in the far west, not great either. Or in the east. I keep getting those two directions mixed up. Ethics shift from the mandate of Cathur to xenophilic. Oh, we got a trade deal offer. Active sensor link was accepted. Okay. Star Empire is kind of beefy right now. That'll be fine. We're getting there. Yep, order restored. Yog-Sothoth is now recruiting people to come there. Oddly enough. Or Yarkorgoth is now. Oh wait, where are people moving? Oh, they're migrating out of here. I'll let them leave. It'll be better for us. We think we are immune to the full effects of the intoxicating mist. If we can get the ship's engines online, we can launch the ship and send it back home for study. This will take time, but the elaborate pharmaceutical laboratory may be able to provide biomechanical augmentation for our Empire soldiers. Bring the reactor online now. Capture the blissed out engineers. We foolishly thought we were immune to the mist, but our engineers are experiencing a state of rapturous bliss. They dance in the ship's corridors, singing atonally. We will need to clear the atmosphere and capture our engineers before we can launch the ship. This delay will cost us time. That's fine. 74 days. Nah. Rivalry ended. Okay, not with us though. We are starting to get back to where we were before, thank God. And you know, the more that people leave, the better our population get. Yeah, excuse me. Too much milk. We encountered somebody in Tremis. Who are you? Truth to League, go. I choose you. Join the galactic community. An Onotak League. A tubular alien entity has entered orbit of Yog-Sothoth with no warning or explanation. It appears to be moving without engines or thrusters, gliding in complete silence through the void of space, cylinders rotating ominously. Though it has yet to display any signs of aggression, it refuses to acknowledge our hails. Our military advisors warn that it may pose a considerable threat to the inhabitants below. and implore us to engage neutralization protocols. Our scientists, however, plead that we instead learn from this remarkable piece of technology. We will
Situation
study.
log updated.
All right. We are hurting so bad. Alright, where did you guys go? The Quoth something. People are leaving my fields of work. I need them to stick around. I can't have them leaving to go anywhere, really.
Receiving communications.
Sorry, yeah, you can't take that, buddy. I mean, I like you guys. Don't get that wrong. I can't. We need to upgrade some places. That's what I really need to focus on doing. Where are you, Gene Clinic? Not another revolt on Manward again. Contact pending. Make it so. Picked up the readings of the Trimus system that could be described as giant heat blobs. Oh, are we meeting the Tenyaki? Oh, don't spill. Alright, we've restored order. Thankfully, we didn't have to worry about it. Man, this is just not good. We have liftoff, though dangerous. The alien ship Intoxicating Mist could augment the effectiveness and loyalty of our Empire soldiers. However, the question remains, should we subject our own soldiers to this hazardous material? Or should we say no and learn from their tragic mistakes? We will exploit it with sage rage. So now our people are going to be drug addicts. We got a lot going on here, don't we? Alright, so we need to be about almost 7,000. And we're at 6.4, and we're not fully even rebuilt yet. No matter what we really do, we're kind of SOL on everything we do. Actually, if we send them back home, we have something that helps with upkeep, if I recall. Where's our space station? That's what we really need to do. What's our next tradition? I think we're going to have to put domination on the back burner for a little bit. Or dominion. And it's only going to be long enough for us to actually go ahead and... Oh my god. We are hurting so bad. The spaceborne life forms. The Tiyanki, which the Vakhthoran head of society research has come to refer as the Tinyaki, are docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimensions of subspace. They roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants, and it's highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source. But intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed.
The foreign power is hailing us.
We are just really hurting. Do we have any edicts we could use? Mining subsidies. Capacity. I mean, really, that's all I can afford to do. Realistically speaking. Oh God. So many bad things are happening to me right now. Reports on Yar Quigwath suggest that there is an imminent risk of violent rioting to break out. However, thanks to the quick and decisive action of Vakhthoran genetic dictatorship forces in partnership with loyal civilians, this threat has been qualified. Alright, our population did drop a lot. We were in like the 300s at some point.
Special project complete.
Despite extensive research into the enigmatic cache and its origin, there is still shrouded mystery. Though it is definitely not organic in nature, it is not entirely machine either. It appears to be preoccupied mainly with gathering, storing, and encoding of data. Its surface is covered in hundreds of thousands of minuscule scratches and dents, which would have discovered traces of a compound that is alien to our galaxy. We've earned a lot of research from that, though. Oh boy. Consumerism thwarted. The shortages of consumer goods have led to a precipitous drop in the living standards within the Vakhthoran genetic dictatorship. Voices of discontent are growing ever stronger, and the urgent calls to action are increasingly widespread as it becomes clear that the total breakdown in supplies is only months away. We can borrow from our supporters. Hard times are upon us. Institute rationing. Oh boy. Everything is going according to plan. We need to borrow. Can't even replace a problem. What can I replace you with? I need something. Produce trade value and amenities. I don't necessarily need those. What are you? Commercial zones. Again, I don't need you either. Let's sell half of it. Buy all of this. Now let us bid 2 buildings. Replace commercial zones with more minerals. Because more minerals means that we can start fixing this quicker. And then we need to fix you by replacing you completely with more energy credits, because that will help us buy more stuff to keep this boat floating more. I'm going to go ahead and destroy you. We don't need so many of these, so I'm going to replace you with another farm. We're gonna get this working out for us again. Okay. We're struggling a little bit here, but we're starting to hopefully get things back on track. We don't need that much housing on every place, I don't think. Is that martial law? Yeah, it's martial law. Anti-crime as well, we gotta do it. Martial law, but it has valiant citizens. High unrest pops in this colony are banded together to prevent further violence. Okay. We are getting this, so we don't need to worry too much. We have discovered a new life form. Although calling it a life form, it's probably the crystals. I don't know. Bankruptcy, 1 second. Consumer goods shortages have increased to the point that there is no realistic way our deficits can be recouped. Sharp cutbacks will be enforced, and we have no choice but to accept bankruptcy and default on our obligations. Empire defaulted for 10 years. It's only 10 years. All costs go up, monthly influence gain decreased, unity decreased, ship weapons damage, population demotion times increased. All other deficits. Oh boy. Well, on the plus side, even though we struggled, we failed, all of our deficit issues are gone. But it's only for a decade, so you know that's okay. We can survive a decade. And we paid a lot of our prices up front, so that's okay too. And in general, we just need to power through. See, now our deficit stuff is taken care of, and we've gotten so much more abundant amount of resources to work with. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and get all of these resources. And finally, hopefully, finish repairing this. Oh, I don't even know why that got so bad. So 100 years into our space life, we went broke. Could have been worse. Who are you? Oh, the Hopslip Freeholders. They're in some sort of conflict, it looks like. Oh, ancient mining drones.
Hating us.
The reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the first workers of custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation. Established millennia ago, and they're soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, I'll get to that in a second, their purpose is obvious enough, mining. Oh, excuse me. But who is it that has tasked them is not so immediately apparent. What is obvious is that no shipment of minerals has been retrieved from this system in hundreds, if not thousands of years. They may only be old drones, but they will be able to be kept under close surveillance watch by the galactic genetic, or you know, the Toryn genetic dictatorship. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say when I made it up. Alright, I don't need to keep going into shields. But I do need reactor boosters. Our economy was terrible. And then we get standardized destroyers. Lowers the cost even though we had to pay up front for them. We're going to go ahead and build ourselves let's go ahead and build ourselves a hydroponics farm because we do need it. It's undeniable that we need to start really focusing on what we need here in the infrastructure because what happened, we cannot let happen again.
Technology secured.
Those destroyer patterns are ready. Let's go ahead and get higher armor. And let's actually go ahead and buy ourselves some more minerals. You're going to be built there. Alright, you're full on buildings. Let's go ahead and produce more electric. And more of these. Oh, hold up. We'll sell half of that, because I don't think we need to worry and panic about this. Oh, because dangerous wildlife. That's fair. Oh, I still got to buy you my precious minerals. Yarigoth. We're going to put that there, but we're going to go ahead and build these here. And this, I think, Iram Yakor is going to be the biggest colony we have. Repeal natural sanctions. Natural sanctuaries. I'm kind of for it. I'm for repealing that because it'll help our economy get back up and running. At least that's my thinking on the matter. I don't know about how you guys feel about it. Let's go ahead and buy nothing for now. We're going to do drone research. It's going to take just over a year. I don't think we'll ever actually get the habitable world survey over. Unless I find a more planet in this area. Eventually we'll be able to just jump around it, but I don't think I'll have that technology for a while yet. So I'm going to send you over here to assist in research. Get rid of these. We're going to actually go ahead and buy that. Get more repair orders in. Independence. Oh. Valued customers, we care. In fact, we would like to celebrate our mutual friendships by supporting your independence from aggressors. The Justkins fleet is now at your disposal. They will help us in defense wars. Awesome to hear. Hello, my friends. I will offer the same to you. We'll even establish an embassy. If you'll have us. They are happy. They will take it. We will soon become friends against these vile spiritualists. Now they do have superior fleet power, it says to us, which is accurate from what we can tell. And that's going to last a decade. Oh boy. How long though? When will that actually end? They said a decade, and I think that happened earlier this year. So somewhere around 3515. You're still stuck? Yeah, you're still stuck. They never forgot the fact that we took their homeworld from them, which I don't blame them. I would be a little bit upset too. And right now we're just playing a waiting game, I think. Those last 2 decades have been a real bear, but like we got through it. Just build that for down the road. And then everything just fell apart again. I just don't know what's going on that's making things not go so well. And then we're back. Is it because like all of a sudden they're not there for like all of 5 seconds? They don't have the limited influence or whatever? Not influence, what's the word I'm looking for? Limited amount of employees.
Technology secured.
Alright, reactor booster's gone up. Quantum field manipulation. We are going to go ahead and invest in you because we do not have
Special
what we need to
project
have.
complete.
The drones are remarkably efficient at squeezing ever diminishing returns from the rocks Voctorian miners would have soon discarded. Deemed exhausted of all worthwhile mineral content, our top engineers are working on adapting the drone's methodology for using in the Voctorian genetic dictatorships mining networks and stations, which should improve efficiency, effectively lessening energy expenditure. Of lesser import is the fact that the drones are not completely silent. Contrary to previous assumptions, they emit signal pings that are extremely infrequently and at wavelengths hard to isolate from background noises. If there is anything left to receive these pings may be a mystery for a long time. We're going to go ahead and use that for our mining because we've been in need for so long. We're really looking for every opportunity to squeeze everything out of ourselves. What's our army looking like now? I know we have one. I told them to go on Valendrun. I don't think they all died, right? Did I miss something? Is it because of martial law? Is that what happened? Okay. It had to be what happened. I'm not sure though. Independence guaranteed to the DevinNation. What I don't know or need is anybody actually doing that for these guys. They have non-aggression packs, and that's it. And they have rivalries. But their technology is not that great. Gene seed purification, and it's another year. Same with armor. Oh, borders closed by the boss Pakchu the League. Okay, that's fine. They're way on the other side of the world anyway. Trading consortium subjugated them. No. Borders were closed by the Tuxan Scar Empire. Can I look into how that dynamic works? Subsidiary is a type of corporate overlord, and they are obligated to pay a monthly basic resource tax as part of their subject agreement. What is their subject agreement, though? Can I figure that out? They're separatists. Oh, I mean, that makes sense. And I can no longer declare war on them, which is annoying, which means we'll probably be allies forever. Can I open up a commercial pact with you yet? No, we need to go up with that. And of course, they've revoked that altogether. We are not in a good way. Is anybody actually out there still watching the stream right now? I'm just curious. I'm making a decision if there is not. So if you're here, let me know. I am watching chat like a hound, so if you're not around, just say the word and I will be out like the bird. Sorry, turn of the phrase.
Technology secured.
Alright, ceramic armor is up. Let's go ahead and look at nano circuit assembly just because we do need it. With pre-programmed nano circuits, many consumer products can be rapidly assembled with fabricators. It's a pretty good thing. Alright, let's see what I can go out there and upgrade. The reason I'm asking if anybody's out there watching right now, I just want to know if I should possibly close this stream beforehand or if we should keep going till 10. No biggie if you are wanting to hang out and keep watching it, but like I was just going to decide if anybody is here or not. What are you? Oh right, the Stellarite Devourer thingy. See, this is the thing that I like, but I don't like about Stellaris, is that eventually, sometimes, like, everything will federate, and then you gotta decide, do I go to war with this giant conglomerate? Will they even defend their vassalship? Like, these guys don't even, they liked us, and now they don't like us because these guys joined up.
Technology secured.
Yeah, we have to stop declare. Okay. Let's support their independence if they want to take that. They're not interested for now. That's fine. We have our genetic armies ready to be made and deployed. Let's go ahead and get into xenobiology just because it makes sense. We're going to look at some policies. We can't really do anything about it, but we can make stuff. Oh, they passed Galactic Council. We're not going to be in position for that for some time. That's fine. Who is? Alliances to the right. The Alliance of Sidmius Primus. And the Combined Genogin Sons. Okay. This is going to make our next century very interesting, to say the least. Oh, we jumped up to 4 people? Oh, wow. I was just debating stopping early because people weren't hanging out. Hi! I appreciate you guys stopping by. Just to give you a quick catch-up, we were trying to build up to fight these, this Star Empire of Reptilians, but they've recently joined up with what were our soon-to-be allies. The Justin Trading Consortium. Oh, I like that one. And we're pretty much in a bunch of spiritualist empires in this section, and then we get a couple of like corporations down here. And then there's us, genetically engineering mushroom people. Our goal is to start converting everybody into the way of science, but we'll see how well that goes in the coming century. We play this every weekend too, so if you want to stop by or even put a follow in so you can see, let me know. We're also trying to build up for the Grand Dragon, so let's see if we could actually do that. Alright, Galactic Council, that's fine. That's all fine too. I want to deal with this first. Aether Drake, how would our feet fare? Wait a second, you're not actually thinking of, my goodness, with your ships you'd have to, it would be a slaughter. Okay. Formation of the Galactic Council. The members of the galactic community have voted and established a Galactic Council. Members in this august body will be limited to representatives from the 3 most powerful and influential empires in the community. Until a new council is elected, these are the Alliance of Sidmius Prime, the Combined Genogian Sons, and the Justkin Trading Consortium. The members of the council will be expected to lead and safeguard the galactic community. Their increased powers allow them to cut through some of the red tape that often inhibits the decision-making processes of large political institutions. Okay. Galactic Council's fine. We've pretty much been spending this entire session working on our economy after winning this space area from these spiritualists, including their homeworld. Then a rebellion happened, and now we are just fighting it out and trying to fix everything that is going wrong with the universe. But we did promise a guarantee of independence, and now that has kind of fallen through. Oh shoot, I missed you. Hold up.
A vile enemy has declared war on us.
Oh, hey, that works. A war on us. A beast. I appreciate the follow, though, my guy. I appreciate you coming by, stopping, and wanting to hang out with me as we go to war, apparently. The Tuxkin Star Empire thinks that they are ready to take us on in a conflict. We need to see who's all actually involved in this conflict. Awesome, it's a one-on-one. Thank God. Embassy recalled from the Justskins, that's fine. Borders have opened with the Vun Okan, that's fine. That's fine. Missing war goal. Our war goal will be to conquer. Set war goal. We are going to war over our territories that we lost. Because screw these guys who think that they can come into our land and then not have to deal with us. We're going to go with unyielding. We don't have enough unity for that. Which means I'm going to go ahead and turn off some of our edicts. Oh, they're already off. Well, that got us as far as it needed to, so that's fine. Government ships to the egalitarian. Okay. Our destroyer fleet is not that great. Trade, what? Trade deal has expired. That's fine. Now, unfortunately, our fleet is down at minimal strength right now because we had a problem with our deficits of our economy. So we are in the middle of that debuff. That's already been 4 years in the past. So if we play our cards right, maybe we can get lucky. Maybe we won't. But right now we're going to set up our defensive point right behind this starbase. Because from what I can calculate, they're roughly looking at about 70,000 power if they send all of their fleet capability to us right now, because they have no allies. Now we have 4.2, and people are rebuilding and being built and sent out to the front line.
Exposed.
Yep, I know you're coming. So 74. So by the time we get there, we should be getting pretty covered on things. Oh, modular engineering. It's the second lowest thing I got. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Now, we are building a technocracy, so what we want to do is actually go ahead and improve technology, which is, you know, self-evident right now. Okay, here comes the small fleet. They're going to open up. Our starship's going to rip right into that. Star station, rather. And they're just going to ignore it and go and get engaged with our actual soldiers. Now, we don't have much in the way of artillery and defensive fleets yet, but we're trying to work on that. Oh, they came in as a group. We are working on that, but I don't know how well we're working on that. Oh, bugger all, man. That's not good at all. Maybe I shouldn't have called back my guarantee of independence, because maybe they wouldn't have felt so viable in doing this to me. Alright, we gotta retreat you back, guys. Alright. Okay. This is gonna take some serious play. To get this underway, what we're gonna need to do is this. Start working on this, get them their reinforcements as soon as possible. They've hit us right in the weak point right now. This is perfect for them. They've been waiting for this opportunity for the last 50 years. The militants took over, so now we actually have a serious opponent to the north of us. They used to be spiritualists, and we smashed right through them, but now the militants use the spiritualists left behind to try to push on us. Whatever the enigmatic cache's purpose here on the Yagathok may have been, has come to an end, and it is leaving. What a shame. So we just have to stay alive long enough to make sure that they don't come back. Now, unfortunately, our war exhaustion is going up, but really all we have to do is hold out for status quo, and that's going to be good enough for us. But the problem is, really, that our men are what's disappearing in numbers higher than what we prefer. Let's go ahead, and we're going to buy some more minerals, because I need to build a building down here, which will help us out.
Enemy presence exposed.
I realize they're coming. I can't do anything about it in this moment. Actually, there was somebody we could upgrade, I think. No, I can't do anything like that. We're going to have to go with food just because it can give us something to sell out. Okay. 64,000 of them. We are in such a bad way. Let's see if we can get out of here while our station fights them off. If we can keep them busy on that planet for a while, that would be ideal for us. Alright, they forced that ship to flee, but I'm not going to blame them for that. Oh boy. We're getting our ass kicked there, Captain. All I can do is just try to rebuild things. We're just painfully broke. And nobody in the galaxy really likes us. Oh, these guys do, actually. Confirm independence. We have to play negotiation stuff. Now, these guys, despite being religious, have been extremely nice to us. Who are they bowing down to? The Mandate of Kilfair. Alright, so 59,000. Their numbers are being worn down. We are starting to get numbers back. But if we don't hurry up, we are screwed so hard.
Enemy presence exposed.
Armada's coming in. They are just chilling outside of our planet. Right outside of our star system, sorry.
Enemy presence exposed.
What does this do for us? We are having such a high tension game. Oh, welcome back. I was wondering where you went. We had people coming and going all over the place. So while you were away, we ended up having this Tuxan Star Empire join allies with these guys, and then they declared war on us. So we are in a bad defensive war right now. Real bad. Our economy's trash right now. What are they trying to fight for anyway? Okay, they want to conquer us just as bad as we want to conquer them. They have a fleet half or twice our size here, and my production is tanking because of it.
Tactical retreat.
Yep, here they come. We might lose it all this game. I don't know yet. Oh, our currency might go up. I've been playing it pretty fast and loose with this playthrough, so we'll see how it goes. I have played Hearts of Iron here and there. I've never owned it, though. I have Europa Universalis, though. I also have Crusader Kings 2 and 3, and 2 is actually backwards compatible with 3. We got really unlucky with this spawn situation, I can tell you that much. Attention, if you have need of others to fight for your battles for you, know that the Hesplav mercenary fleet is now available for hire. Yes, you heard correctly. If you can meet their prices, the best mercenaries in the galaxy are willing to fight for you. I don't think that's going to help me at this point, but we'll try. Oh, they'd probably be up here, huh? Let's see. Hire mercenaries. Oh. Goodbye. I'm kind of screwed on this playthrough, I think. Yeah, we're collapsing so hard right now. We pissed them off in the early game, and we've been stuck in this corner of the galaxy for so long, there's just not much I can do about this game right now. We really got pinched. Heart of Iron is pretty fun. I've only played it a couple of times, and I've only played as Austria. And that thing did not go very well for me. It's kind of got the same vibe as Crusader Kings and even Stellaris here, so that's kind of why I like it. Especially when you can have set up defensive battle lines. That is actually something I really enjoy about the game, is actually having trenched-in warfare. Yeah, really, I might lose everything here. Because this blob used to be part of this pink blob. And then I took this section away. And then what was left over, the colonies, decided to become vassals of this area. So this area became its own independent thing at the beginning of the stream and then came back and they're about to blow us away. We gave them the technology that we had to do this, unfortunately. So yeah, we're probably going to lose this entire game. First time I've lost it, though. Consumerism thwarted, but I'm still buying food. Oh, we got communications from a new guy. The Commerce Exchange, not going to help us out much. Yeah, when I played as Austria, though, things didn't go out very well because it was a multiplayer game when I played it, and somebody just kind of threw me in front of it, so everybody else knew how to play, and I did not know how to play. And then before I know it, all the Allied powers were running in and kicking my fucking front door down. Collapsing me from the west, and I just fell inwards on myself. Shortages of consumer goods have led to a precipitous drop in the living standards of the Toryn genetic dictatorship. Voices of discontent are growing ever stronger, and urgent calls to action are increasing. We can borrow from our supporters. That's the best I got for us.
Alien Federation formed. Savage hordes touching down.
Oh boy. Yeah, they just took our home world. Are they actually fighting on our homeworld? Oh yeah, they are. They're getting their revenge.
By the enemy.
We're gonna play it as long as we can. You know, I'm actually gonna try to end it, and if we don't turn it around at some point in the career, then it'll end as organic as it is. We were the fifth most powerful nation in the entire galaxy. But there's only so much you can do alone. Let's see. The only thing we can produce right now is really alloys, and that's about to go away. Everything else is about to collapse because our population numbers are just ridiculous. Go ahead and get healed up, you guys. Plus, we have such a huge debuff to our forces right now just because of how weak they are. It's like we can't really do anything about it.
Enemy presence exposed.
Even against our own space station, we're kind of screwed. Please go home.
Savage hordes touching down.
I think they did take our home. Yeah, they've occupied our home world now. So we're going to have to send people from Manward to go defend our home. Problem is, I can't afford anything. I don't know how many times I can get in a deficit before things go away, but it's not going to be good. Tithe for the soulless. Oh, attacks for robots. Go away.
Colony claimed by the enemy.
Will do. I had a friend request from somebody else. I sent you a whisper, so it should be in your messages. I can try it again.
Communications.
Yes, I'll take peace. Whatever. The worst possible outcome.
Receiving communications.
Oh, okay. Alright, you want to just open an embassy to us, that's fine. Invasion is over. Federation Association offer is not for us, so don't tell me about it.
Receiving communications.
Somebody else wants to open up an embassy. We are now people without a homeworld. We only have Manward, Yarkawath, and Aram Yakur. Oh, you couldn't find me. Okay. Will do. I will add you in a little bit because I think the stream's over in the next 13 minutes anyway. Oh boy. I think this is the most foobar I have ever had as far as games go.
Receiving communications.
The Noble Privileged Vanguard. Yeah, so now we just have colony worlds. We are now what happened to our other enemies. Oh boy. Hiram Yakur, the biggest planet we have, is our new capital. Well, I think this Empire's story is going to end with this stream. I don't see this coming back at this point. I mean, we're about to hit another deficit. I don't really have anything in the way of anything I can sell. Well, yeah. I guess I could try to colonize this desert world, try to get a little bit extra oomph from it, but I don't know who the hell I'm going to send there. Oh yeah, we don't even have enough resources to do that. Well, this has been a short but good campaign. We've only made it for about 114 years.
Technology secured.
Went from the 5th most powerful galactic force to nothing, really. Like, I don't even want to buy any of these researches. I'll go with flak. Yeah, so high research did not work out for us. We're going to deficit out. I think you only get 2 or 3 of those. Everybody's allied against us. We did go ahead and genetically modify not only ourselves, but a couple of other races. Turning the Kithri into the Tok Valren, Valen. The Dvok Toryn, which is our people, we've modified a little bit and sent out into the galaxy, and then the reptilian of the Vox Toxcan. Some of them moved out, Consumer goods shortages. Yep, we're bankrupt again. Oh boy. We can try to play through with this burst of resources. It's not going to be great. They gave us 10,000 of everything. But that also means that that weapon buff is just going to keep on going up. Let's do this seriously. What do I need to do? I think I'm going to go ahead and pull back on the alloys, because we don't need as many alloys now. Why can I not upgrade civilian industries? Crystals. Okay, we can buy those. So now you're upgraded. I don't have to worry about that. Let's really try. I'm not going to end this at this stream. We can rebuild this. I think we can actually do this. Because commercial goods have been what's been holding us back this entire time. Now you need volatile motes. Which is fine. I can get you those. Sell some food. We can improve alloy creation this way. We do need more motes. We can do that easily enough. What the fuck do you need? Exotic gas. You guys can sell without issue. Okay. Go ahead and see what the hell these guys want for the last little bit. They want to integrate gardens, which is going to lower economy weight by 60%. We're going to oppose that. Actually, that might be better for us to start focusing on.
Technology secured.
Excellent. Better research, better pizza, Papa John's. Alright, we need to do market analysis algorithms so we can get better artisan output, because our artisans are abysmal right now, and it's been killing us. Tying us up, putting us out in the back of the yard with the gun to our head, and pulling the trigger level of killing us. I'm also going to take a second to send that out for you. Yeah, I realize that that's imminent. Oh, we have a dead scientist. That's not great. We'll go ahead and I guess we'll recruit you. But we're going to take Elgron here because he is not a rocket guy, but you are a rocket guy, my friend. Well, you're a Voidcraft guy, so you can do that for us. That's going to be good. We're going to relocate the galactic market. Maybe I can actually get it here this time. Yeah, we are hurting in a major way. Thankfully, our homeworld's right next to us, so it won't hurt us or set us back too hard. I did send that Discord friend request, so you should be expecting that soon. Okay, so we have migrating populations. You're moving to Iram Yakur, okay. Our home. What are they doing to it? They're moving there, no! They're not allowed to move to our home world. Okay, we're gonna go to Iram Yakur. We got 4 more minutes. We can do some stuff. Alright, are they at war with anybody? No. However, we do need to start putting out claims. Okay, we do have claims to our pre-existing territories. I'm going to go ahead and start reinforcing. Which we can afford to do now because we're building up. Actually, can I do that if I had enough? No, I have to get technology for that. Change the council size to 4. I'm okay with that. And we're going to repeal the enemy of my enemy. Bullshit, you are. Alright, we went from 5 to 7th place. I think we're okay, though. They're just upset that we took their homeworld. That's fine. That's respectful. Thankfully, the Empire deficit only lasts for a decade. Instability is just terrible. Borders are closed. That's fine. They've been kind of being a butthole this entire game. The 2300s are going to be a year marked with deficits. That is for sure. And economic struggles as we attempt to take over our homeworld once again. And our most successful colony of Uskian. But what they don't know is that we actually have gene warriors now. And the Tuxkins that we have mutated into our people are actually pretty dang good at being soldiers. So joke's on them. It'll take a while before we get to the point where we can do anything with that information, but at the same time, joke's on them. Alright, though. For this session, that's going to call it an end. We are right at the last minute, so we're going to save the year at 3/17/04/27. And I will see you guys probably in a little bit just to do a pre or post mainstream stream. Probably play Minecraft or something. I don't know. Maybe Valorant. It'll just be kind of like a relaxed stream afterwards. I don't know if I'm going to play with anybody or find anybody. We'll figure something out. Anyway, I'll see you in a little bit. And if not, don't take it to heart. I probably just went to bed. Later.